Going into the next comment, man. Matt says, do you think Champ Kelly keeps his job? Hot take, Matt. I honestly believe that Champ Kelly already has the job. That's and these are things that we need to see because you went from one extreme to the next. What meets in the middle? That's where I think we're at. But going into the next comment, man. Matt says, do you think Champ Kelly keeps his job? Hot take, Matt. I honestly believe that Champ Kelly already has the job. That's me, right? That's me. I don't have no goddamn insiders on none of that yet. But right, I just personally think that Champ Kelly already has the job. And when I say that, people are like, how are you so confident? I don't know. Just to me, man, it's like ever since he's gotten this GM job, I personally was the first one to sit out here and say, well, they gave him a BS title because, he was interim GM after the trade deadline. So what the hell realistically are you going to do? But having that handicap, so to speak, he still has signed players that have made immediate impacts, right, on the roster. And still, at this late in the season are making impacts, and it's like you look at guys like, even though we had him for like one game, still, what was it, Jalen Smith? We had him for one game. He came in here, he did some shit. You know what I mean? He did okay. And then, boom, out he goes. The number 97, I forget his name, but I know his last name is Robinson. He's pretty active, bro. I like him. He had a sack the other week, so contributing. These are things that's happening. Of course, Jack Jones getting him off the waiver, that's another one, right? That's another player that's contributing. So I think, I really think that Champ kind of has the job, so to speak. And little tidbit, right? We saw on Thursday who was right on the side of Mark Davis. It was Champ Kelly right there in his ear the whole game. You know what I mean? Getting cozy. I mean, just to me, it just makes sense, right? Why would you go through all this and then hire another GM who's going to have a whole nother scouting department and all such, right? And they're going to scout their way and all that. When Champ has already been in the building, already pretty much knows all his scouting team. He might change a couple here and there after the season, but, pretty much knows what he wants to go after, how he wants to attack the offseason, right? I think Champ already has the plan, and we're going to talk about Champ a little later because the connection with the Chicago Bears, I think, is another reason why Champ already has the job, right? There's a number of reasons with that connection why I think Champ should have the job. But, going from that, I just think that this man has a grip on what he needs to do for that GM role. And I think a plan has already been initiated to Mark Davis and says like, all right, bro, like this is what I want to do. You know what I mean? These are my A, B, and C options, blah, blah, blah. And I think he's pushing hard for AP to be the coach as well. But yeah, me personally, I think that Champ Kelly already has the job.